chef. No coffee, nothing. Filling in for him is Walter. Nothing. Never mind, Walter just lied down. And he did the dishes. Wow, that's horrible. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And it's so good to see you and to be wearing this hat and to have my Christmas tree because it is my favorite time of the year. Christmas is the best. But today actually has nothing to do with Christmas. Today I wanted to talk to you about my 30-day challenge. And unfortunately, Andrew is not here, so filling in for him is, well, never mind, Walter just lied down. Andrew is actually in Los Angeles right now with family, and then he's going to San Francisco, and then he's going back to Los Angeles, and then he's coming home. So it's just me to share this challenge with you. And the only reason why I talked about bringing him in is because he was actually a really integral part of doing this challenge. And like everybody, we live a very busy life, and we have a really hard time cooking at home. And our goal within the next few years is to have a very well, we would really like to become vegetarians, but we don't spend enough time at home. We don't spend enough time cooking and researching and looking at different options and stores to really make always the healthiest decisions. And we just will choose whatever is fast and easy. Since moving to Canada, it has been a whirlwind of just busyness. And I've been feeling really crummy. And if most of you follow me and my health journey, you know that health is something that I've struggled with and have really been trying to get on top of. And I was seeing a naturopath in Kansas City, and eating a whole lifestyle really helped heal a lot of the issues that was going on in my body. But unfortunately, being in Canada, I have been so busy that the only options that I've had is really fast food. With that is yeah, you can get a salad, but slowly the junk starts to creep in and you form bad habits. I would catch myself ordering stuff thinking wow, I would have never ordered this a year ago. And that saddened me, and I was just on this search for feeling good again. I've been feeling so awful, and I recently discovered a naturopath. My sister, Amy Lee, is a massage therapist, and she has a naturopath that works in her at her clinic. And so she recommended me to go see her. That was the best decision. And actually the same day we started seeing the naturopath, I decided let's do a 30-day no eating out challenge. Nothing, no coffee, nothing. So the kind of our rules that we followed was we were allowed to eat out once a week with friends. So if we didn't hang out with friends that week, we didn't eat out. The only way we could eat out that one time is if we were with friends. And the only other thing for coffee, I work in an office where people offer to go buy you coffee all the time. If they're doing a coffee run, then I could have one. But I wasn't allowed on my own to go out and buy it. So there were rules that we lived by, and it was, the first few days was really difficult, and we didn't really know what to do. So today is the first day of our 30-day no eating out challenge, and I am starving. Andrew's going grocery shopping today, and I knew that if we didn't start today, we probably wouldn't start tomorrow or whatever. So we didn't have breakfast, and I haven't had coffee. Currently, all that I'm drinking is water. And I just keep thinking about all the sneeze. And then I told Andrew, I said, for us to really be able to do this and start our journey to health again, you have to get really involved. And in the past, the roles have been reversed. He's been really busy, and I've not been super busy. Now, because we're going through immigration and he's trying to immigrate to Canada, he can't work. so he has the time to cook. So it's our first day of eating. Hi, Walter. Eating at home, and Andrew cooked dinner for the first time. Doesn't that look good? Green beans and chicken. How did it feel to be domesticated?
Good.
Yeah?
Sure.
And his A1. How did today go? Was it hard?
No.
Well, that's good. We just started looking up recipes, and he really spearheaded the whole thing. And I tell you, it was the best decision of our lives. And it actually, which is funny, really inspired him, and he has all of a sudden become this cook or chef. This probably sounds better. He's a chef. He loves it, and he makes the most, like, hands down, delicious meals, and it's all healthy. One of my favorites is he does this potato, kale, and sausage soup with coconut milk. He did these like maple glazed chicken with salads. We've done a steak salad, and he's made his own horse radish dressing. I mean, the stuff he comes up with is like incredible, and it's amazing because he follows all my food restrictions. And so I had lunches every day, and it was so nice to come home for dinner, which also implemented the rule, no phones at dinner. We used to have that rule, but just as time goes on, you let one message slide, and then a few, and then you're just sometimes sitting at the table on your phone. And so part of the challenge was to be really intentional about our relationship during the meal and to talk about our day, whether it was boring or not, just creating conversation. So it was the best, and I have some clips over the month. I did not know how we were gonna do it. I was getting hangry and the grumps and like the sugar withdrawals because, you know, when you're eating healthy, you're taking all the junk out. And I've had a few, I'm an honest person. I've had a few slip ups, but for the most part, I completely did it with no hiccup because he was so prepared. And so now, all of a sudden, we don't really want to eat out because we were realizing we can make just as good meals at home. This is so good. I don't know why he's never been cooking. It's like soy sauce. It's delicious. It's so good. Andrew made this delicious stir fry. He was doing so good. Yummy. Andrew has been cooking, and look at this masterpiece he made. We have steak salad with steak, and he made horse radish dressing. I am so excited. Andrew did it again. This is called a Buddha bowl, and he made like his own tahini dressing, as you can see right there. Chickpeas, quinoa, roasted cauliflower, broccoli. This is amazing. So I am sick. I don't know what day I'm on the 30-day challenge, but I have not necessarily been failing, but I've not been succeeding. I am at McDonald's right now to get a tea because I don't feel well. And I think that since Andrew's been gone, it's been really hard. I've just been eating scraps at home. Like, we had rice, and there was sesame oil, soy sauce, and an egg, and I made like janky fried rice last night. And or I've been relying on whatever my parents have left over from their dinner. And it's hard to eat really healthy, and I'm feeling it because I'm obviously sick. So this sucks. I just left the mall. This is a horrible angle, but I am like trying to drive and be safe. I'm on like week 3, I think it'll be on Monday, of this bad angle of not eating out. And today was the first day that I like really caved. I was at the mall and I was starving, and I don't do well when I'm hungry. And so I bought a salad. But that's the first in like a month. And that was just because I was literally dying, and it was like I'm too far away from home to just leave and come back. So I wasn't gonna pack my lunch to go to the mall. So I am on day 30 of the 30-day challenge, and it was a challenge. I got sick, I was really busy, but I pulled through, and you know what? I look back and I do not regret any of it, and I honestly think that Andrew and I are better off for it. We've picked up all these different recipes and tricks and more health conscious. You know, I had moments there of just eat whatever was there, whether it was good or not, but for the most part we ate really healthy, and I really, really, really liked it, and I think that we will continue to keep going. And of course we're gonna eat out sometimes, but limit it so much, because I never felt bloated or like the food wasn't overly salty because we were cooking. We knew exactly what was going into it. So I'm really happy to be done, because then I can buy coffee from Starbucks. But I'm so thankful that we did it. Right, Walter? Walter. So that was our 30-day challenge. It was very difficult, very hard at some points, because, you know, when you're starving, you want something instant. And we have to be really intentional. Buy coffee for the office, that sort of thing. So I think this is the best way to kickstart health, and especially if you can be prepared and have somebody to do it with you, because if it was just me, I would have never survived. We've since ended our 30-day challenge, but we continue to eat at home, and we pretty much eat out only once a week. And for lunch, I will either go to the grocery store and buy a salad, or I bring like leftovers from the night before. So it has been a game changer, both in our budget and in our stomachs. I actually ended up losing 4 pounds, and I wasn't trying to. I definitely feel a lot better. That's the one thing you walk away with, is you don't feel like junk after you eat. You don't get like the crash after dinner. And I really enjoyed it, and it was fun doing it together, because we would go grocery shopping together, we would meal prep together, and he would do all the work, but and he did the dishes. Wow, that's horrible. I'm just awful. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. I will talk to you later.